You know, tuned into Virtuous Optimist podcast.
You forgot to tell everyone what tonight's episode is about. You are now tuned in to another episode of What Her Hair Do on Virtuous Optimist. I have a special guest on the show tonight, a LA native, who I would consider a LA cowboy. You know, so it's been cool to meet a cowboy from LA. So we're gonna get to know Greg Pittman is his name, and we're gonna talk about the G look and all of the events and stuff that you have coming up pretty soon with within the G look. Yeah. So I really appreciate you being on the show.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm honored, and look, we finally get to do this.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody know the backstory, but we're here right now.
Yeah, we're here, and we're going to be present. So you know we always got to start the interview with a What Her Hair Do joint. Okay. So what we're going to do is going to give you some hairstyles. You tell me the first thing that comes to mind when you see a sister with this hairstyle.
Okay.
All right. So the first one I'm going to do is, this is a new one actually. I typically do the curly fro as the first one, but I'm going to ask you about the ponytail. What about a ponytail? What's your thoughts when you see that?
Ponytail. My thoughts on a ponytail would be a woman that's pulling her hair back to do something active.
Okay.
You know, like her hair is a certain way, but let me put that shit back in a ponytail.
Right.
So I can run fast, swim, kick a motherfucker's ass, make love without hair flying in my face, or whatever motherfuckers do. Yeah. That's when I think of ponytail, because I don't think of a person or like a celebrity or somebody when I say ponytail. I just think of that circumstance.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I dig that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I dig a ponytail. You know, like some women will wear, or I used to wear it like this. I will part it, and then I would pull it to the side, and I'll put it in a ponytail. My hair was really long, so it would hang down my back, but it was really cute, like a real sleek, slick looking look, like you're talking about.
It let your face show.
Yeah.
And it let the bullshit be out the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So you got them days for that. Okay. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna go back to curly fro because that's my joint. What are your thoughts when you see the curly fro?
The curly fro, big or little?
So I want to know both. So you know, like that Tracy Ellis Ross curly fro, that one. It could be one that's just a fro, you know, kind of high, or it could be the long one.
Well, a curly fro to me is a Soul Train dancer when they first started. That's what I think about.
Yeah.
I think culturally, of the women that wanted to put the a little bit of texture on their hair right after the Black Power movement, when we was just doing straight afros. Yeah. And they just want to put a little texture on there, make it soft and shit before they just sold out to try to be like white women. Yeah. The curly fro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah. So what about the fro?
Well, the fro is almost like my mom and my dad to me. It's just part of who we are as a people. The texture of the hair, the nappiness, the way we shaped it, the way it highlighted our looks in our face. One of my favorite styles of all time.
Okay.
Men and women.
Yeah, the afro.
Yeah, but I think of Angela Davis.
Okay.
Who is my queen of power.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I've been to the hair. I've been to the tomb of hair.
Yeah, so that's why we got to dig.
So
that's why we got to dig.
Yeah, I've been there.
You got to tell us.
Yeah.
You got to tell us what it's about.
Yeah.
So I just imagine at that time afros and they on roller skates.
So that's one part of it.
Okay.
You know, anything that has to do with from the period of, I'd say, 67 to 75.
Okay.
Which I was 7 years old to 15 years old, was the afro.
Yeah, so that's
and afro puff.
Yeah.
And the split down the side with the whatever. But anything with natural hair, Watu Wazuri use afro sheen, glorifying us as a people and not trying to be like white people from the perm era, is the afro. Yeah. So I just think of it more than the look of it, the meaning of it.
Yeah. I dig that. I dig that. And I can appreciate that history. Okay, so tell me what's your favorite hairstyle? What's your favorite hairstyle?
I like the bob.
You like the bob?
On a pretty face.
Okay.
Like that shit that go like this.
Yeah.
and then I like the finger wave.
Okay.
I like the finger wave. I like it's for women, right?
Yeah.
What I like on a woman. So I'm looking at how I'm gonna look at her from the back, the front, and what she's saying when she wear the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what she's saying when a person wear a bob and just highlight her face, she's saying she got full confidence. She knows she a cutie pie, and she don't want you to look at too much more than her eyes, her makeup, and her face and shit. Yeah. So that bob on the thick soul sister, I like that. On the thin soul sister, I like that finger wave.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, them my two favorites.
Okay, I dig that. Those are some fly ones.
Yeah.
Those are actually my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Aside from the curly fro, that's two of my favorite ones. Like, and people be like, when
you saying something to me when you wear that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm seeing you, nigga. So yeah, and white girls can't do it.
Yeah.
Like and get the same thing from me. Not just white. Nobody. But I like when the Asians do the bob. Like, it's one of them things. Any race that got a pretty face to do it. Yeah. I like the bob. But the finger wave, I like it because it's anybody else doing it, you trying to perpetrate. That's
right. Yeah. Okay, I dig that. Yeah, like I said, those are two of my favorites too. And you know what? I never really had a bob, and I wanted a bob so bad. I never really had one.
Oh man, it's dope.
Yeah.
It's dope.
So
it says a lot.
But you know what? I might get a curly one. I'm letting my hair go
curly
out.
bob, I don't even know if that's a thing.
I'm gonna make it a thing.
Yeah, cause so
that'll be fly, right?
Yeah, cause it's the face. It's really the face and the energy of the person make the hair pop like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly true.
Curly bob. Yeah. Go ahead and let me know how that works.
You gonna see.
Yeah.
You gonna see.
Yeah.
God willing. God willing. All right. So tell me, when you see a sister with locks, what are your thoughts?
What's locks?
Dreadlocks.
Well, I was in the Grill in 1979. I saw Peter Tosh. I was around when locks was a Jamaican thing. It wasn't an American thing. Yeah. It wasn't an identity to our black culture in America. And I saw it become that.
Yeah.
So when I see a sister with locks, first I think consciousness.
Okay.
I think about her mind and what her psychological and her philosophical state is. I don't see it as a hairstyle that's trying to turn me on or make me feel good about how you look. I think it's more about you expressing yourself. So locks, to me, is more of the expression.
Okay.
So some people can wear it, some can't.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the faux locks, the fake ones that they put in?
Just like you said, fake. You're fake. You do what you do. Do what you can. I have no judgment on it. Yeah. But I feel a certain way if I know that shit is fake.
Yeah, If
you didn't take the time to cut your shit and do this shit and put the oil in it and the lemon oil and all that shit that make real locks, and you just said, "Oh, locks is in," bam. I feel like you the kind of nigga that might buy a car that you don't even like because everybody else is buying them now. So I have to question my relationship with you.
Yeah, I love asking people this because I've learned to accept both ends of it. But I really appreciate the perspectives that I get because like I truly appreciate it. So, and it's like is no offense to anybody that chooses to wear their hair like that, but it's like because I have sentiments too,
It's fake butts to me. It's like getting a fake butt.
Yeah.
Nigga, roll with the butts you got.
Yeah.
If big butts is in, just embrace that and go in there and kill them big butts with your butt. Like, don't get a fake butt.
Yeah, you don't dig the fake butts.
I don't dig the fake butts because that's not your butt. I dig the fake butts if you're doing it and you just want me to get off on it for that one night and look at you.
But you know what? How they do it now? They do like a fat transfer. So it's yours. It's your fat. We're just moving it for you.
A fat transfer is when you having sex and that ass go up. That fat just transferring up and back. That's fat transfer. Any other shit is kind of like, to me, you may have to pay for that later.
You're right.
For that feeling now. So it's not that I don't like it. Yeah. It's just like, think of the cost of everything involved with
the
that.
risk, yeah.
So if you're going to do that to make me look at you at the club, I'm going to be like, hell yeah, look at that.
What about wigs? Like weaves and wigs.
So, I just got hip to what that means to people.
Okay.
Recently.
Okay.
Even though my ex-father-in-law, who was a pimp and all that shit, wore wigs and shit.
Okay.
Ike Turner wore wigs. Like niggas from niggas that was a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
That era, it wasn't nothing for a pimp or a hustler or a nigga that wanted to portray something to wear a wig.
Right.
Then that went away. Now we're talking about, right now, we're talking about a female. The wigs are so, they had a stigma when I came up. If you wore a wig, you was kind of like a hoe or something. You was a red district girl.
Okay.
Then they made the wigs be something to enhance your look, and then you don't have to go to the beauty shop and you could pay $400 for a wig that just defines you and is made out of the best hair in the world. You know, 20 Indian girls died for you to have that goddamn wig.
Cold-blooded.
So now I have to change my old ass view and look at the wigs. It's no different than getting press-on nails.
Yeah.
Or getting your lips in, like the wig ain't nothing but something that you do to enhance who you are. Okay. So if I met a person and I fell in love with them, or I fell in strong like with them, and then we got in a situation where we were gonna be intimate, and she pulled her wig off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel like I didn't know that person like I would have in the past.
Okay.
That's no different than me taking my shoes off.
Yeah.
Or parking my fucked up car. None of that. It's just a thing here in this world. So I love wigs, to answer your question.
You dig wigs.
I didn't used to.
Yeah.
But now I dig. I dig everything that make you feel good.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because that's what it's about.
Yeah.
I think individually feeling good about
that's a hard teaching for an old dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not how I was raised, and that's not what my baseline used to be, but it's totally what I am.
So you've evolved with the times, is what you're saying.
I understood that if I hold on to something that doesn't make sense, I'm wasting energy.
Yeah.
I'm wasting a space that could be filled with something else.
Right.
So even my racism, my view on homosexuality, my view on a lot of things have changed, not because I changed what I thought about it, but I changed what that means to me.
Right. Yeah. Welcome back to the light side.
Hey! We back.
We in the Lighthouse Studio.
Oh, that's what you call this?
Lighthouse Studio.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is a lighthouse.
Yeah.
Anybody who ever come on this show, I'm telling you ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful vibe in here.
Yeah, yeah. So, my previous spot before here, that was the Lighthouse. It was a back house. It was on the west side. It was a back house, and then I had birds and bees.
Okay.
I had bees living in my wall, in my bathroom. They cut the wall open, honeycombs everywhere.
You get some of the honey?
No. But I finally convinced them, like, yo, call a beekeeper. They kept trying to kill the queen. And I'm like, dog, like...
Just spray the shit on there, take them down low and do your thing.
They wasn't going. They was relentless.
Like, we live here.
We live here. Y'all
How did you
came
know?
back
Did you used
here.
to hear them at night?
They would be buzzing in the wall. Like, at one point I was like, yo, like, I understand why people, like, go crazy.
I mean, did you
Like,
know that at first, or was it a slow progression?
They told me that it was a bee problem. And I was like, man, I want the spot. I need the spot, not want it, need it. And so I was just like, okay, whatever. But then the bees kept getting in the house, getting in the bathroom vent. So I would keep it taped up. When they would come in, they would go toward the light. Like, they never, like... So one day, like, sometimes I would come home, open the front door, walk in the house, bees just everywhere. Yeah, it would be like that.
See, you different.
So finally, like I said, I got them to get a beekeeper. The beekeeper came, cut the wall open, honeycombs all in the wall, thousands of bees.
See, that's your finally. Most motherfuckers finally was when they come home and the bees was in the house. That would have been they finally.
Yeah, and then I didn't even leave. I didn't leave after that. I left because they didn't want to fix the shower because it was a smell coming from the shower.
Oh.
And she was like, you ain't gonna find
How
nothing.
old was that place?
I don't know. But they were telling me, you're not gonna find nothing this price nowhere else. And I found this. Like, I'm like, that's why I don't believe shit people tell me or try to tell me. Like, make me feel like I can't get better.
I'm more into what the spirit was in that last place. Fuck the price.
Oh, I had birds and bees. So I had the bees, and then I had Gladys and Pip up in there. So it was a real lighthouse. Like, it didn't have a light, but it was like, I consider a light, it's like a lot of light, sunlight coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you have plants and everything and living things. Like, I used to say that I'm among the living. So that's what I consider a lighthouse.
I know what you were. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I consider a lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm just such a coward. I wouldn't have seen it that way, but that's cool.
Yeah. You know what? Like, I think that's how I get by. That's how I get blessings, is that I just take whatever comes and I be okay with it. And then I get better, way better, because I endure.
As you should.
The little stuff.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's.
I'm a high social monitor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't control nothing, but I just definitely put a meaning on everything that's around me.
Yeah, and that's fair. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Okay, let me get you some more hairstyles. All right, updos.
What's that?
The updo with the swoop, the hair where they style it up.
I saw that as a transsexual style.
For real? Why? When?
Like, name somebody who I was seeing.
Who wear updo?
The motherfucker on P Valley wear that. He's a dude too.
What's his name? Wear updo?
One of them motherfuckers, one of them black linebacker looking dudes, be wearing that.
Did he wear updo? I don't remember if he wore updo.
Who wore that?
Who wore updo? Monique.
Oh, you talking about
Monique used to wear the updo.
Okay, well, the same category to me. So we talking about like in the movie Sparkle, what's it called?
Like they wore their hair
60s and Motown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can go there.
Yeah. So tell me about
then
that.
I like that.
You liked the updo.
I like what that represents as far as class and presentation.
Yeah.
I don't like it as far as I would want my woman wearing like I go to bed and look at the bed, she got that shit on.
Well, I think an updo is more like a costume style.
I do too.
That you wear to like
I agree.
An event like a ball or a prom or
that's how I see that.
Yeah.
So I don't have a lot of love for it because I know that it is it's a statement that you make.
Yeah. And I did the updo sometimes, and then so when the women get the updos for that event, they wear it for at least like a week. After they had, and it's like to see them still in that updo. I'm like, the updo still going strong, and a lot of them they be having that little gold too. So
Well, I feel you on whatever energy you in. Mm-hmm. I just don't see that as something that's that I just I like it though. Mm-hmm. You on the red carpet, you wearing that shit.
Yeah.
You doing some 60s flowback shit, sparkle. Like
it's for
movie.
the event.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yep, I dig that. Yep.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on cornrows?
Corn. I'm older than you.
You're right.
So, like I told you once before.
Yeah.
When the cornrows came out in my era, we had been wearing it, but it got popularized because they called it the Bo Derek.
Right.
Because they had a movie called 10, this white girl named Bo Derek started wearing cornrows.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, it seemed like people said, "Oh, it's okay to do it because the white girl doing it." Everybody accepted it. Yeah. So the cornrows and the Bo Derek was a thing for me.
Okay.
Then as a track person and being around girls that wore cornrows so they wouldn't, they could work out and not sweat out their styles and shit. I started accepting that more as a black American black style because I am Adolf.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a descendant of American slaves. I'm not no African. I'm not no Jamaican. None of that shit. I'm a black American.
Right.
So when I saw my homegirls, my American blacks wearing the cornrows after that and tying them up and using them for their resource, I began to accept that a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah, I dig that. I dig that. Okay. Yeah. And does the baby hair make a difference if they had the baby hair just popping, like just laid?
I think baby hair is extra. You know,
you think it's extra?
Yeah, I think it's just something to say, please look at me, or I'm cute, or something like that. So it's just like putting the curly Q on something.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you just a baby and you got baby hair, but if you a grown motherfucker putting baby hair down, that's your shit.
But some people have it naturally, though. Like, I feel like I got baby hair.
Yeah, so if you flaunt it and you put it down so niggas can know you got it,
like,
you saying something.
Like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. All right. What about the box braids?
What's that?
Those, like, individual braids.
Again, that's a new taste with me. I liked Rosalind Cash, some of the early soul sisters that did that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what that was called at the time, but I know it's an expression of strength and beauty. Mm-hmm. So if it makes you feel beautiful, I like it.
Okay, I dig that. What about the buzz cut?
Like the lesbians wear? That one? Or is there a different one than what I'm talking about?
I had a buzz cut when I hung out with y'all. That's what I had, a buzz cut.
You're not a lesbian though, right?
No.
Okay, so, but lesbians wear that though.
I don't know.
You don't?
No.
I know they do.
Okay.
I know
it's
that.
It's a hairstyle to me.
As you can see by what we're talking about, it ain't top on my list.
Okay.
I think of Grace Jones.
Okay.
I think of
you did tell me Grace Jones had a buzz cut.
She
and
did.
I gotta go look up photos of her.
Oh yeah. So I go into what it means to our culture at the time that I first was exposed to it. So I'm not gonna say it's the thing like, damn, I'm going out tonight. I sure hope the woman I meet got a buzz cut.
Of course not.
Yeah. But if I saw a beautiful woman with one, I would definitely give her props.
Yeah.
But it's not like on my top 10. Baby, he go $150.
Go get your buzz cut.
No.
Right.
Please. Please forsake all the other shit and get the buzz cut.
Get the buzz cut.
Just for me.
Yeah. No, see, the buzz cut is actually, for me, has always been like, oh shit, I fucked up. Gotta cut it all off.
Maybe that. Yeah. I can accept that.
It's one of them safe places. Well, not a safe place. It's just where you gotta go and you gotta deal with it. Yeah. And some women don't deal with it. They put a wig on, or they put hair on, But for me, it's just like, man, this is where I am in life right now, so I can't be ashamed of where I am.
If you got a wig on,
because of perception.
If you got a wig on and you looking lovely, and I take you to a pool party, you said, damn, I want to swim and have fun with everybody, and you take your wig off and you got a buzz cut, I'm not gonna trip.
Yeah, because like you said earlier, it's the person.
It's the person. I don't give a fuck how your hair.
If you fly, you gonna be fly with whatever.
I'm gonna know you from here out anyway.
Yeah.
All this other shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that hair will attract.
The hair is a symbolic thing that means way more to us in our persona.
Yeah.
Than it should. So, but I embrace it.
Yeah. All right. So, I think that's it for what our hair do. What are we drinking? So we drinking Riesling. Do you dig the Riesling?
Do I dig it?
Do you dig the Riesling?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. How does it taste? Tell me how
it tastes good. Riesling tastes good. I'm not a wine drinker per se. I'm actually a vodka or a tequila drinker.
Okay.
But today I was just on some wine and it came to the interview and you had some lovely wine that really fit in with what I was already drinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So
what you was drinking earlier?
I was drinking some wine. I was drinking some Snoop.
Oh, you're drinking a Snoop wine. What
is
it?
First of all, I was drinking a high-end wine that somebody gave me. I was in a studio meeting for production that I'm doing.
Okay.
And they were drinking high-end wine. I drank it with them. Okay. When I left, I was so happy how the meeting went. I went to the liquor store to go get something else, and I saw that Snoop. I heard about it. So I went back down low and got that Snoop. Then
and
I came
now
over
you came
here.
To the way bottom.
Yeah, I came back up. You bringing me back up.
You think it's up? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my favorite.
Yeah.
I could drink a whole bottle in the evening.
Really? A whole bottle?
I could almost. I drink like 3 glasses. I'd be like, Chazz.
You're different. Yeah, you're different.
Because it just tastes like sour. Like, it's really good to me.
I love it. But wine, as a diabetic, as a black person that has tendencies where your blood, you got to watch what you're doing. You got to watch it when you're drinking wines. Because they dissolve into sugar and things like that.
Yep. Okay. All right. So we drinking Riesling. So that's it for What Her Hair Do. Like I said, I really appreciate you being on the show. But before I let you go, I want to learn about the G-Look and what you got going on, what's popping, and what we can look forward to in the very near future. All right. Tell me about the G-Look. What is the G-Look?
God look. G, everybody in my family named from George Wiley to George Pittman to G Pittman, Greg Pittman, Gloria Pittman. Names start with G. So at first it was just some semantic shit like, we're just going to be some cute shit like everybody be G. But when you look at the history of my family, as far as my great-grandfather and all that, we just came up with G look as far as a God look. We try to look at everything through a God perspective, so it's called G look.
Okay.
Yeah. My son's name is G. Period.
Piece of G. What's his real name?
G.
That's his real name?
The letter G.
That's tight. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Then his middle name is Amon Rahim, which means honorable servant of God. Yeah. But his name is G.
I dig that. I didn't know that was his real name. I thought it was short for something. That's cool, G. Okay.
I was such a gangster. I couldn't name him Greg Pittman Jr.
Yeah.
Because it would have fucked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your only son?
That's my only son from my first marriage that I claim as my union son. So I do not know if I have other sons. I've been told that. So yeah, I mean, what kind of question is that? What nigga
kind of answer is that?
First of all, what nigga ain't got other sons?
What kind of answer is that?
So yes, that's my only son. Meaning, the only one I put my heart into and raised and shit like that. Not that I wouldn't have the others, if there were others. Yes, that's my only son.
Okay, all right.
Then I have a daughter, Jacoby.
And you have a daughter, Jacoby. Got it. Okay, so tell me, what is the G-Look though? Like, what you guys are Western influencers.
So the concept of G-Look is to take over the world as far as the thinking of the black man since the Renaissance, when right after the Renaissance and right after all of the cities and everything that was rebuilt was burnt down and all of that thing happened in the from 1912 to 1920. We want a thinking of confidence back into our people as far as knowing that they can do whatever they want to do, and it's not based on any public persona, any type of status or anything like that. So G-Look is the God look. Like, you're only edified by how God look at you, not how people look at you, and how you look at yourself through God. So that's what G-Look is.
Okay. All right. So can you tell me about some of the events that the G-Look puts on, and as far as Western influencing? So
what we do is we use the Western influence as a tool to bring people to consciousness. So we have barrel racing, which is girls riding around the barrels on horses like that. They look so awesome. So when you bring at-risk youth or girls that have been subjugated to violence or have lost a brother, or moms that lost brothers and sisters to gang violence, or girls that have been shanghaied or had babies young, you bring them around that atmosphere and they see these awesome girls, they feel some kind of way that we can talk to them. And we bring them around the horses. We introduce them to nonprofit companies that give them free horses and things like that. We make them barrel racers. So that's what that's about. Then we also have the cowboy ball, the black cowboy ball, called the G-Look ball. They come from all over the United States and party with us to dress up. So just think the Met Gala meets the Soul Train Awards. We give buckles to outstanding people, couples, groups within the Western culture all over the United States for their achievement within the Western culture. So that's what that's all about. And then we have our fashion line, which is the gray area fashion line. This is the California Condor. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm going to say not Condor, California Longhorn. And so we just try to, hit the fashion, hit the events and all that, and it's doing very well for us. So we're starting to be a beacon within the renaissance of us as black people in the United States.
Dig. I dig that. And I'm looking forward to the G-Look ball. I can't wait to get dressed for that.
It's going to be at the Proud Bird.
Okay.
It's going to be in November.
Okay.
You're going to see horses, trucks rolled up. You're going to see the blue carpet, blue and white check carpet. You're going to see everybody from Jamie Foxx all the way down at that function. And I'm so proud of how far that's went. COVID set us back, but we're about to bounce right back.
Yeah, I dig that. Did you hear what happened with Jamie Foxx recently?
Not only did I hear that, but that's not the first time it happened with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
That's the first time it happened on that level with the whole world looking.
He's
always had anxiety issues and falling out and all kinds of shit like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I pray for him.
Got it. Yeah. They said he had a stroke. Is that true?
I would. If they say what they say, yeah, that's what they say.
Got it. Yeah. I think they said he had a stroke, so hopefully
that's a good thing to say.
Like bad.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, I dig that. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the G-Look ball. Showing up to the G-Look ball.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to you being there because what you're doing right now, with the her hair and bringing in different interesting people is making you be a viable force in exposure to other people. So hopefully by that time, you'll be like on that red carpet, on that blue and white check carpet, you know what I'm saying, representing. So,
for sure.
Keep doing
I'm
your
definitely
thing.
sliding. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Up in Marshall Canyon, we're having our annual big barrel race. It's $1,000 added prize money. It's going to be raising up much higher than that. We have an awesome custom belt buckle. We have whites, Mexicans, blacks, all types of women participating in it. And then after the barrel race is over, it's so pristine of a location. We do an all-night camp out and dance with the top DJs and all that stuff. So that's June 12th. It's called the All Hubs Inn. This year we're going to call it the Turn in Laverne. So we got that coming up. And if you want to know anything about that, contact whatever links is on this site or any other site that you see this message on.
Got it. Link your social media.
I'll link my social media, which is www.that'sagoodlook.today. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my website, and that will have everything you need to know about it. But you can hit me at let me see, That's a G Look on IG. That's a G Look, or on All Hubs In. All Hubs In, and That's a G Look. Go there, hit us up, and find out the information about the event.
Dig. And you said that it's June 17th?
June 17th, 2023.
And that's
off the chain.
What city is it?
Laverne.
Laverne
is a beautiful town. White folks go there to nestle and hide themselves from us, but it's up against the foothills. It's a public situation, so I have a relationship with them, and so it's so beautiful, and it's just on the other side of San Dimas. So if you ever come to Southern California, or you think about, about San Dimas and the raging water, so if you go on the other side of the freeway, that's where our event is, right up in the mountain. I mean, it's beautiful.
Dude, yeah.
Come to my shit.
All right. So anything else you want to share?
No, that's it.
All right,
I mean,
cool.
senior care is in. Love on your seniors. You never know what's going to happen to them down the road. I am actually, while I'm doing all this business, dealing with senior health care as far as my mom being in hospice and bringing her home. And there's a lot of the facilities and resources that we have that we don't even know about. So, check in with me. And we definitely got some shit going on. I'm going to title it, Who Gonna Wipe My Mama's Ass? Who gonna wipe my mama's ass? Because I'm not. So, a lot of y'all ain't. But we love your mama and stuff. So I'll let you know what's going on. Put some tidbits in there and all that.
Dude.